Okay, for this screencast, I'm going to show you some resources that you can use for a comprehension focused group. Generally, for your comprehension focused groups, you're going to ask your students to read a section of the text independently before they come to you. So that when they come to you, the focus can be on close reading and really digging into that higher level thinking in the book. So the first resource that you're going to want to use is your leveled reader. So you're going to want to click on your leveled reader and bring it up. And within that leveled reader, you are going to, one of the resources that you have available to you is the leveled reader lesson cards. So if you go to resources and you go to where it says leveled readers right here and click on it, you will see the leveled reader lessons cards here. Okay, and they look like this. And you can go ahead and just bring those up, and the cards are great. They have an entire close reading lesson for each of the leveled readers that's focused around the essential question, and then ask kids to go back into the text for evidence. The nice thing about these cards is that there's a lot of higher level thinking with them, and what I would suggest with these is that if you really like these cards, that you bring them up on your iPad and use them on your iPad, or copy them in black and white. They are constantly changing, so I do not suggest making a color copy of them at this time. Another option for you would be to use the leveled up cards. So if you go back to leveled readers, there is always a level up lesson card. Okay, and these cards are really great for scaffolding your kids into the next level of text. So it runs you through a close read and how to help your kids get to that next level so we don't get our kids stuck in one level of text. All right, so another option for you if you have a group that's really working on comprehension is to go back to your Teach button for the week. And on the right-hand side here, you will see the comprehension skill of the week. I can pick which one it is that I really want my kids to focus on. And then I can pick the level of the group. And within that, I'm going to get the graphic organizer for the week. And I'm also going to get the resource from the Your Turn practice book. And this is going to be what looks like a fluency passage. So you can use it as a fluency passage, but then you can also use it to focus on the comprehension strategy of the week. If you flip to the next page, you'll see that there's questions that come with it, and then the graphic organizer will generally come right after that. All right, so that is a resource that you can use. If you have a group that is really struggling with comprehension, you can use, if you go to resources and tier 2 intervention, there is a comprehension book that you can click on and open up. And this book is organized by comprehension strategy. So you can go to the comprehension strategy that you're working on with your students, and you can go ahead and click on that skill, and you'll come right to it, and you'll see a lesson here. And then beyond that, you'll see a passage for students to work with, and then questions that go with that, so kids can really work on getting fluent with that skill or strategy. And you can see that within this, there are acquisition lessons. This is an acquisition lesson for when you're very beginning to teach the skill or strategy to the students. And then there are focused application lessons that are a little more advanced for students. So you're like withdrawing that scaffolding and helping them to become more independent with that skill and strategy. So that's a really great resource to use to help your students that may be struggling with certain skills or strategies in comprehension. All right, and those are the resources that are available for the comprehension focused group.